Michaels, the trainer. Jimmy Devaney, his corner man. And Richard Dunn, about to enter the ropes. The biggest moment in his life, you can be certain of that. Next up, the champion, Muhammad Ali, right after we pause for this word.
You've probably heard my pain reliever worked better than yours. If your pain reliever is regular aspirin, mine is Excedrin. And in 2 medical studies on pain other than headache, pain that can be measured more readily, Excedrin works significantly better than regular aspirin tablets. Why did Excedrin work better? Tablet for tablet, Excedrin provides more pain reliever, more total strength than regular aspirin. When you're in pain, try Excedrin, the extra strength pain reliever. See if my pain reliever doesn't work better.
One of these motorcycles is a big 1,000cc Harley-Davidson. The other Harley-Davidson's 250cc street bike, built to feel, ride, and look like a classic Harley-Davidson, with Harley-Davidson acceleration, power, durability. If you can't tell it from our big bike, see your AMF Harley-Davidson dealer. Experience the SS250 yourself. Until you've been on a Harley-Davidson, you haven't been on a motorcycle.
Buy a new 125 to 250 cycle before June 7th. Get $169 CV free.
Hey, Pete Rose! What's a man really want from an aftershave?
Not fancy perfume.
Or fancy bottles.
Not fancy prices.
No!
A man wants to smell like a man.
There's something about Aqua Velva.
He wants to be cool and refreshed.
There's something about Aqua Velva. A man wants to feel like a man.
Feel like a man.
'Cause there's something about an Aqua Velva man.
The most beautiful country in Europe is also one of the least expensive to visit, Ireland. Fly there on Aer Lingus, Ireland's international airline.
The challenger, the European champion, Richard Dunn, and this large crowd at Olympiahalle waiting for the arrival of champion Muhammad Ali. And here comes the royal family, the entourage that we saw earlier on film. And Muhammad Ali will make his way down the corridor of fans that line the way to the squared circle and his 16th title defense. Now at 220 pounds, he's 10 pounds lighter tonight than 3.5 weeks ago against Jimmy Young in Landover, Maryland. He's been a man obsessed about his weight. He was embarrassed. He embarrassed himself by his poor condition the last time out. Tonight he's promised to be dancing. He says, I'll be dancing. A lighter, better trained champion who argues against any advancing age. Now 34, Ali defends for the 16th time, and he still is a beautiful man.
He looks like a confident man, as he always does. And Dick, I can't wait to hear the explosion, because this crowd is building up, and wherever he goes, it's excitement, but it'll be an explosion as we see this entourage make its way out. Listen to it build.
And they'll start chanting Ali, Ali, as soon as they get their first glimpse of him. He's about 20 strides away from entering the hall. Some of the fans see him on the far side. There's no question as to who the favorite in the fight will be. It is Ali. They love the man. Those closest to him now are the business people. They'll be the 4, 5, 6 people in the immediate corner. Dr. Pacheco from Miami, his physician, his bodyguards,
appreciated it, but when he comes in, it's a happening. It's a happening.
Larry, obsessed by weight. We were with him yesterday. Ali, before the weigh-in, ran for 3 miles. He's worked very hard. He's lighter, but could he be weaker?
Well, I don't know if he can be weaker, Dick, but I don't know how true the weight is. You can't get in condition in 3 weeks. You can't turn fat into muscle in 3 weeks. But I don't think there's any doubt that he's in mental condition.
Ali now announced to this predominantly German crowd. There are few from Great Britain who are here to cheer their favorite son. And shortly we're going to have the playing of 3 national anthems. Germany, England, United States, all will be acknowledged.
It's counting the difference in the people in the ring. There are some 12 people in and out on the alley side, and there's Biddles and Jimmy Devaney, Richard Dunn's father-in-law, and that's about the extent of his entourage.
It's a long, tough weight, Joe, and it's like making that pitcher wait, or conversely, the hitter having to wait for that pitcher to come up with a high hard one ahead 0-2. And Dunn has to be feeling that pressure. Now, ladies and gentlemen, from Munich, Germany, the national anthem of Germany. From Munich, Germany, it's Richard Dunn challenging heavyweight champion Muhammad Ali.
Dick, I got to tell you, during the playing of the anthem, just sitting here and standing here ringside, that ring looked so big when we first came in, and Dunn and Ali were not in it, but he sure looks awful small.
Just Ali alone kind of closes the distance.
I think it's some 21 feet. That's about all they got.
Dunn, as you saw during the playing of the anthems, refused to look across eye to eye at Muhammad Ali. Let's pick up the instructions being given the fighters now.
Bitte nochmals die Leute um den Ring Platz zu nehmen. Herzlichen Dank.
just fight. Keep your punches clean. Formality of instructions. The referee is Herbert Tomser. The judges are Baldeyrou of Spain, Perotti of Italy. Dunn has gone through a whole psychological training for this fight, trying to build up his confidence. No one needed to do that for Muhammad Ali.
Not as short, too. I think he's got a little bit of confidence.
Here we go. Round one for the heavyweight championship. Dunn the southpaw. And remember, Ali did have some trouble with Mildenberger before finally knocking him out in 12. They figure that Dunn will come to Ali, and Biddle's, Dunn's trainer, said it'll be a cracking good fight.
He talks about training for a 7-round fight. Dunn's people, that is.
That means he's going to have to go after him early. And as Jimmy Ellis in Ali's corner said, listen, when you're going for the heavyweight championship, you've got to go in saying, I'm going to knock him out or be knocked out. You're not planning for 15. No question that Ali looks much more sleek. Ali will circle to the left, to the blind side of the southpaw. Oh, they're trading early.
Yes, they are.
We thought Ali would come out dancing. He's out slugging.
This first round is usually a commercial to show how good a shape he's in.
Dunn certainly isn't backing off and using that jab well. He's reaching Ali. It's the right hand that the Ali can't feel will do the damage, that he'll get done with a right.
Good counter.
The first 2 minutes have been full of action. If we've got something like that waiting for us, this will be special. I have a feeling this isn't going to go 5 the way they're teeing off.
That right hand from the top by Ali is the one that's scoring.
It is partially picked off by the glove of Dunn. Oh, a good right hand by Ali. That was on the button. Yes, he's opening up with a right. Final seconds of round one. It's been a cracking good round one, that's for certain.
I got a weed eater trimmer for Father's Day. It cuts grass with fishing line. It's the most amazing machine I've ever owned. It's a trimmer, it's an edger, it's a mower, and a sweeper, or so I've been told. You see, I haven't had a chance to use it yet.
There's only one weed eater. It's patented, it's registered.
When I tried to quit smoking, I got tense. But I have found a way to help me quit. It's the same way I started. One step at a time. One Step at a Time brand by Waterpick. System of 4 filters that helps you withdraw from smoking. You use each filter for 2 weeks. By the time you reach filter 4, you've reduced the tars and nicotines of a full pack to just 2 cigarettes. And that's where I can stop.
One step at a time.
After round one, trainer George Biddles talked to his fighter. Here's what he said. Left hand partially blocked by Ali. They're standing toe-to-toe. punches landed on either side. Ali's going to say double up on him, throw that left hand down, and then come over the top with it. Ali 13.5 pounds heavier, and that's a good short right hand. That's scored. You surprised, Larry, so far?
Very, very much so, although we all knew that Ali was going to take the fight to him. He was going to try to take him out fast, but I think he's a little surprised right now.
I think he's surprised that Dunn didn't go down when he hit him with a couple shots, Larry.
That wedge chin that Dunn is supposed to have is stood up pretty well.
Nearly 2 minutes gone in round 2. Dunn is game, and Ali and the challenger have been draped. Here's that short, quick right hand. Oh, that's perhaps the best right hand. And it never let buckle the knees of Dunn. Dunn is in trouble, but fighting hurt. Look at him come back. The great exchange, Ali. He's that feline that's going in for the kill now. The end of round 2.
Oh, man, right in the pants. Ace, you can't catch anything today, man. What's wrong?
So's buttonhooks, man. All day long buttonhooks. Look, let me go deep. I know I can score.
All right, Ace going deep on 3. Hey!
When it's right, you know it. When it's good, you feel it. When it's clean and it's crisp, like that great taste of Schlitz. I know it. You know it. You got to know it.
Some things you just know are right, like Schlitz. They've been improving the skills of brewing for over a century because they know you judge the quality of their beer every time you open a Schlitz. But who needs to be told? Just one taste and you know it.
Hey, but wait a minute. Hold it. Hold it, Ace. How did you know you was going to catch it, though?
I just knew it. I just knew it. There's just one word for beer. You know it.
Round 3. Dunn, in the middle of his instructions, between rounds, turned toward us and gave us a big wink as if to say, I got him, Chef.
That he did. Bill's instructions were beautiful, beautiful. If you stand still, he'll get you. You got to keep moving. And Dunn is doing that.
Their height and reach the same, 6'3", an 80-inch reach, but Ali now goes into his dance for the first time. The fans love it. Oh, there he goes. Oh, he lands the right. And Dunn counters with a left hand. Ali intimidating his opponent. Come on, come and get me.
Dick, you can forget about that bum of the month fight.
That's for certain. Dunn himself, regardless of what happened, has distinguished himself in these first 2 rounds. And it's a different Ali than we saw in Maryland less than a month ago.
Oh.
Again, it's the right hand that has been scoring for Ali. And he's landed his best on Dunn and staggered him, but has not put him down. Whoa, that left hand just missed. As the ref, oh, good left hand by Dunn. A slight cut in the brow of Richard Dunn. And Dunn lands again with a left hand.
Now he can take a punch as good as anybody and put on gloves.
So that's something that people fail to recognize because so few have hit him well. But
Right.
Dunn is showing more quickness than people thought he could offer to Ali. Right hand just grazed the nose of Dunn. Closing seconds. Round 3.
Burger King asked me, Meadowlark Lemon, to show some of the ways you can have a Whopper your way. All right, the Whopper comes with the works, but you can have extra ketchup, or ketchup mayo and lettuce, or mayo but no ketchup. There's a double beef Whopper, double beef with cheese, and double beef with pickles and onions and no cheese. Time out! This ain't double beef with pickled onions and no cheese. This is, and that's my way.
Have it your way. At Burger King, have it your way.
The conventional small car. Here's what AMC did to give you more small car. We made it wider so you get more room. We put in an isolated suspension system for a smooth ride and rack and pinion steering for precise handling. It's got far more visibility, bigger doors, and a wide hatch. This is the AMC Pacer, and it's everything a small car never was.
Round 4, and trainer George Biddles in the Dunn corner is mighty proud of his fighter. This is what he said to him.
Beautiful. Nice. All right. Get in there. You work like that and you're going to win. Next it now. Listen, you're doing great, son. Can you keep it up? Yeah, well, that's beautiful. You gotta get it. What's happening?
It's almost as if Biddles was calling Dunn's actions here in the early going round 4. Dunn has a lot of veteran riders at ringside wearing expressions of surprise. They didn't think that he could trade with Ali this way.
And at the start of every round, Dunn comes out, puts his hands on his hips as if to say, come on, let's get this thing going. Where are you?
We're in round 4. No knockdowns. Dunn was staggered in the second round. In case you joined us late, Dwayne Bobick scored an 8th round knockout over Bunny Johnson earlier. Right hand, and then staggered Dunn. A short right hand. Dunn is down. 4, 5, and the count is stopped. The referee has stopped the count because Ali did not go to a neutral corner. Now 7, 8, and now they'll fight.
We got another long count going here.
This is where Dunn's in trouble. the knee another time. Can they revive him enough to continue in round 5?
Unbelievable fight. Now Ali certainly dominating, but Dunn, now he's talking to all the corners. Here comes Dunn. He's ready.
This is a prize fight. Round 5. The champion Ali says, I'm putting you away now. Get ready. You're going down. Dunn does not know how to hide. He doesn't have that finesse to get away from Ali. He'll fight him to the end. And Ali figures that he's set up for the kill in round 5.
Ali just hit him at will, a right hand.
Ali had him on the canvas 6 times, Joe. I don't think we've ever seen a fight like this with Ali. Never saw him come out from the opening bell banging away.
And Dunn, as the referee stopped the fight, kept hollering, no, 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 but you could see that he was really hurt.
Well, you know, Dunn didn't have a chance to win this fight, but he had a chance to fight, and he did fight. He fought.
Let's get him over here. Help him get us over here. Can you bring him over here? We see the monitor. We can see the monitor of the knockdowns. Have him come over here, please.
Ali is composed now, standing there in his corner. He came out for a war, and he got a war from the Englishman. I think everybody was surprised by the way the fight went.
Use these.
This is an old
Here comes the champion.
Let me just clubhouse or club kind of a fight. Ali has just never been in anything like this before.
Larry, Angelo Dundee, the great trainer, has just given me the gloves that Ali used, and Angelo always puts in there what round round he thinks it's going to end. Unbelievable. He's got Ali KO 5 over Dunn. So Angelo Dundee had written the 5th round a KO by Ali over Richard Dunn. You imagine that he does that before the fight, so he really picked it.
Joe Frazier and the Ken Norton all get to him, and he's got to stand and fight.
Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali, the champion.
New world champion Muhammad Ali.
Here he is, the heavyweight champion, leaving no doubt as he defeats Richard Dunn. And he shows there's still some thunder in that right hand. Champion, are you surprised that Dunn could take so many?
I can't talk about nobody before I talk about God. I thank Almighty God Allah for my success, my victory. Also, I want to say Assalamu alaikum to the Chief Minister, the Nation of Islam, the Muslims in America, the Honorable Wallace D. Muhammad, my leading teacher. Also, I must say that Dick Rager's a great man. He's running from coast to coast, putting emphasis on the food problem. He's now about 20 miles out of Wichita, Kansas, on Highway 54. I want to say hello to him. Thanks to Brother Herbert Muhammad, my manager, and all my family at home watching the fight. And I want to say I will be fighting next month the wrestling champion of the world.
And here's your man that you defeated, Richard Dunn from Yorkshire. Any comments about the courage of the challenger?
I want to say I'm so happy that I trained. I got in shape. This man is a world top contender. He's a young man yet. I predict he's going to be a top-notch contender. He gave me more trouble than I expected, and I'm glad I was in shape for this fight. And if I was in the same shape this month like I was last month, I would have lost the fight with no doubt, because he's a great fighter. He's better than I thought he was, and I predict you'll hear a lot about Richard Dunn.
He landed some punches. Did he ever hurt you?
He shook me up about 2 times.
You recall the particular punch of the round?
First round, he caught me right at the start, and he caught me kind of late in the second.
Richard Dunn, Richard, how do you feel?
I feel all right, good.
You felt you could have continued?
Pardon?
Did you feel you could have continued?
Yeah, I could have done, but, you know, I'm not the referee. The referee, he said, no, that's enough.
A long way. Anything to say to Ali before leaving?
Yeah, I'll fight him again.
You'd like to fight him again? Who wouldn't?
I'll give him a rematch because he deserves it. Put up a little fight better than most of my opponents. Also, I want to say Assalamu alaikum to all the Muslims and my friends, fans. Thanks, President Ford, for giving me the honor that he gave me when he mentioned my name in the press conference the other day about the 2,000 American soldiers I bought tickets for. And again, to my great leader, the only man with a solution to the world problem. And I love him. He's my leader and teacher, my guide. All my power and strength and source come from God Allah through the Honorable Wallace D. Muhammad. I want to say to him, if he's watching, and the people of the world, Assalamu alaikum.
Before you leave, the right hand, was that the strategy all the way that you'd hit him with the right?
The right hand lead, because I fought southpaws before, and it's the right hand. Also, I want to say to Michael Reese Hospital out there, to Stephen Fetcher, the great comedian who's sick, and I hope God bless him to get well soon.
How about Ken Norton? Anything to say to him?
Ken Norton, Yankee Stadium. Tell him I think he can see now. He made mention that the last fight he saw was not the Ali.
Here's one of your knockdowns, Muhammad. Excuse me, please.
Yes. We'll meet Ken Norton in Yankee Stadium coming up soon. First, I'm going to get the Japanese wrestler. I have 2 great karate teachers with me. Mr. From Washington, D.C. 2 great karate teachers are getting me ready for the wrestler.
Are you going to use that right hand?
Mr. Jun Ree is his name. He's training me now for the Japanese wrestler. Yes, that wasn't the right hand. That was the unique acupunch. It was a karate chop right. If you watch it again...
That's already your acupuncture shot?
That's the acupunch I told you about. If you keep watching, you won't hardly see it. It's so fast. That's the unique acupunch. That's the Kid Gavilambolo, you see me.
You didn't do the dancing that we expected. We thought you'd move more.
I did. I danced a little bit, but I didn't have to dance too much. I had to figure him out because he wouldn't fall for it. He wouldn't follow me. When the man, he was a southpaw, I couldn't get my punches off. This is why I had to concentrate on right leads.
Thank you, champ. Congratulations.
Assalamu alaikum again to the great Honorable Wallace D. Muhammad.
Muhammad Ali. Ali, still the heavyweight champion of the world, had himself a fight here in Munich, Germany tonight. And we'll take another look at it after we pause for this word.
Junior Bodine took the banjo to bring the down-home sound of country music.
Heck, Dub-Dub, it took the electric guitar to let the world hear country music. Ain't that right, Wendell?
All I know is it took Schlitz to bring the taste to life.
All right.
Introducing Schlitz Light Beer. Less filling and 1/3 fewer calories than our regular beer, but all the taste you'd expect from Schlitz.
It took Schlitz to bring the taste to light.
But it took W.W. Briscoe to teach you all to wear rhinestones.
Where's the roughest spot you have to shave? Your chin, round your lips, under your nose, your neck? My rough spot. Rise knows you have easy spots and rough spots, so we make Rise especially for the rough spots. Matter of fact, Rise has 4 beard softeners. 4. We figure if Rise makes your rough spots easy to shave, it has to be just great for your whole face.
What would you say about a small, practical sedan which rivals a big car with its ride?
Unbelievable.
That's exactly what I say about this new Dodge Aspen Special Edition. Unbelievable. It's as practical to drive as it is delightful to look at. And what would you say about this Aspen being almost $450 less than a comparable Ford Granada?
Unbelievable.
It's unbelievable to find so much comfort in a car so practical.
See the unbelievable Aspen at your Dodge dealers today.
Safeguard's deodorant lather is so effective, it doesn't need heavy perfume. Safeguard gives you naturally clean-smelling skin.
Good morning.
Hi. You always smell so fresh.
What about me? I use a deodorant soap.
That's just it, Norman. You smell like a deodorant soap. Clean. Cute.
With Safeguard, you don't get the heavy smell of some deodorant soaps. You get naturally clean-smelling skin.
Muhammad Ali the winner, but the excitement continues, and we'll be rejoining it right after these messages from your local station. So Muhammad Ali has beaten Richard Dunn here in Munich, Germany tonight. And for those who had any doubts about seeing a good championship fight, those are relieved now. It's Guten Nacht and Auf Wiedersehen for Richard Dunn, but it was a heck of a scrap by the Limey. We'd like to see the disc again, but we have no television monitor at our location, but you're enjoying them back home. I like the way that Dunn came to Ali, and of course that was all instinctive after the 4th round, you've got to feel, Larry.
I think he surprised Ali actually there. All the scouting reports on Dunn were that he would just fall apart the first time he got hurt, that he didn't know how to defend himself. The way he did defend himself was just to go right back at him.
The expression I kept hearing when I did the interview, guys, was that he couldn't hold the punch. I thought he held it well because Ali even wound up like a sidearm pitcher, and look at him, and Dunn kept coming back, which was amazing. And even when the referee called it no fight, Dunn kept hollering, no, 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 there it is.
And at that point, I felt that referee hit a happy medium as much as could be expected. You want the challenger to have a chance to win the fight. On the other hand, you don't want him to leave the ring permanently injured. And I thought he drew the line rather well. Maybe Candace is the one to ask about that. That is the unpleasant part of the game, Candace. You saw all the pretty beforehand. What was your reaction?
Oh, ringside of the fight is a whole different fight scene. I was just horrified. I felt so sorry for Dan. I kept thinking of Lenny and Mice and Men, and then he kept coming to the ropes and winking at us and smiling while Ali was pummeling him.
And we'll have more comments. Muhammad Ali has defended his heavyweight title against Richard Dunn. Many more special features for you, but first we're going to pause for these important words.
This is an antiperspirant spray called Sure. It's different. Really. Most antiperspirant sprays go on wet and oily, compared to Sure, which goes on dry. And Sure keeps you drier. Prove it under your own 2 arms. Try Sure on your left side, and the spray you like best on your right side. If you're like most people, your left side will convince your right side. You'll be drier. We're Sure.
Jim, my shampoo?
We're out. Try mine.
Do you have dandruff?
So do some other people I know.
Yeah, but I want soft, shiny hair.
Don't worry.
Smells good.
Wow, my hair is soft. That wasn't really a dandruff shampoo. Head and Shoulders?
Yep, and you can't beat it for controlling dandruff. Just use it all the time.
Yeah, but you tricked me.
Better a tricky husband than a flaky wife.
Head and Shoulders.
When a man retires from football, the worst thing he can do is let himself slow down. That's why we all get together and try to stay active. And we drink light beer from Miller. We love the way it tastes. But the great thing is, it's actually less filling. Light's got 1/3 less calories than a regular beer. Heck, active guys like us wouldn't dream of getting filled up. Ready, guys? Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer. And less.
One of these motorcycles is a big 1,000cc Harley-Davidson. The other Harley-Davidson's 250cc street bike, built to feel, ride, and look like a classic Harley-Davidson, with Harley-Davidson acceleration, power, durability. If you can't tell it from our big bike, see your AMF Harley-Davidson dealer. Experience the SS250 yourself. Until you've been on a Harley-Davidson, you haven't been on a motorcycle.
Buy any Harley-Davidson lightweight before June 7th and get a $169 CB radio free.
An exciting night here in Munich, and I must say that, Larry, I think that before the show we talked about that this fight might tell us which direction Ali would be going, and I think it has, to the point that he no longer can rope a dope and he can Ali shuffle. He's got to stand in there and slug it out, and I think he proved that he can take it, and certainly he can hit. He's been able to do that all along.
You'd have to say that Ali rose to his level of competence while the Peter principle stood for Dunn. He rose to his level of incompetence. But he gave us a good show.
Didn't you think Dunn fought a good fight?
He fought a brave fight. He was just outclassed by a great fighter.
He gave you all he had.
I don't think he left anything in the gym, in the locker room, or outside the ropes.
Candace, you have a closing comment from an overview?
No.
She's beautiful saying that, too. Has she been a delight?
She has. Dick, you did a great job. What about you for a comment?
I'm impressed with the ability of a man, once he crawls through these ropes, to be able to, in his own naked state, no one to help him, to be able to fight the way these two men tonight. You had to love them both in their own special way.
Absolutely.
So a heavyweight championship fight is exactly that, one of the great moments in sports. So, goodbye to Candace Bergen, Larry Merchant, and Dick Enberg. My name is Joe Garagiola from Munich, Germany. We're saying goodbye, but this Saturday, it's baseball, it's grandstand, and it's tennis from Rome. All right here on NBC.
Auf Wiedersehen.
But when you are born with a gift, it's not right to ignore.
like to sip a cold vodka daiquiri. Me tastes have always differed from Mars and Pars. I belong to the stars. Some of us belong to the stars. The stars can't wait to greet me. And you see them winking up there. They've all come out to meet me. Look at them shimmering and glistening and gleaming. The stars are...
Dino and friends feast on a fun-filled Joe Garagiola roast. Tuesday.